Hey, it's Chris Jenkins, credentialed member of the media, covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe, aka Man of the People, because I love working for you all. And let me tell you, confession, the questions are mounting up. I've got a little bit behind, but want you to be rest assured that I will get to all those comments that people have been leaving. And ask to do, if you have a question I haven't answered, please continue to leave more comments, continue to leave more questions. I love getting those questions answered for you all. I also encourage you to hit the subscribe button, all right? And it may sound lame, but please hit that like button. Least you can do. Do that every time you see one of these videos come by. Helps other Panther fans find out about me and what I do. So let's go ahead and get into the first practice that interim head coach Steve Wilks was today with the Carolina Panthers. It started off as a little bit of a rainy, dreary day. And to sum up practice in his own words, Coach Wilks said he's just simply trying to simplify things in all three phases of the game. It's about tempo and it's about urgency. Still saying like, hey, I'm not here to change a whole bunch of things. We just need to tweak some things. And that's what he focused on. They even talking about, hey, there's not been any major transactions. Of course, he made the coaching changes the other day, as soon as the day that he was hired, but there haven't been any player changes. He says he really likes to get those guys from his practice squad. And the reason is they're familiar with what they're trying to build here. They're familiar with the system, and they know what things are about. And he said that's why they're there. And so he really likes to, and also build relationships with those guys on the practice squad. Just as much time he can give to a starter, if he can, give it to the practice squad guy. And he's really going to evaluate every player on this team, whether they're practice squad, starter, first, whatever they are. And let's go ahead and go over this injury report list for today. It's a little bit of a long one, so unfortunately, Mr. Steve Wilks, coach, you got your work cut out for you, man. The first week you're coach, and the list is very lengthy. Cornerback J.C. Horn, he did not practice today with the ribs. Coach said with J.C., he's trying to be extra cautious. Now, what he's doing that Rule didn't do, and he's definitely going to be careful to say, like, just because I'm doing something different doesn't mean this Rule is doing it wrong. This is just the way that I want to do it. And so typically the players are not in pads today. Coach Wilks had him in pads, and with JC recovering, he did not want to have him in pads today. Quarterback Baker Mayfield, he did not practice with his ankle. So for Baker Mayfield, coach said he's more like a day-to-day kind of guy. He has a relationship with Baker from being in Cleveland. He trusts Baker. He knows he has a high threshold for pain. But the caveat is he still wants to see him get in some practice with the other 10 guys out there. So if Baker's not able to get in any practice at all, it doesn't matter if he's saying Saturday night that he feels good, he's ready to go. Coach Wilks, as of today, is saying that he wants to see him in practice first. Unfortunately, Laviska Shenault, he's been on this list for a while. I shouldn't say a while, but he was on here last week dealing with a hamstring injury. He did not practice. Cornerback Stanley Thomas Oliver, he was on here last week. He still did not practice with the thigh. Christian McCaffrey, he's on here because of Wednesday is still his rest day. So Wilks is honoring that. And then we got a few more guys. Cornerback C.J. Henderson, he was limited in practice with a knee. Safety Xavier Woods, limited in practice with a hamstring. Tight end Stephon Sullivan, he was limited in practice with his back. So those are your updates for today. And appreciate you tuning in as always. We're going to be covering this team again tomorrow. So subscribe, hit the bell notification. Quick video tonight. So if I didn't get to you in the comments, make sure you leave one. I'll come back to it. Let me see who's on here right now. What's up, Ali? What's up, Shaquille? Jerry C. Davis. Hadn't seen you on here often before. To appreciate you tuning in. Anthony Rochelle, Kevin McFarland. Appreciate you all. Got a little bit of a headache tonight, so I'm going to come back to your comments that everybody's leaving tomorrow, but I want to say what's up before I get out of here. So thanks for watching. Chris Jenkins reporting for Charlotte Vibe.